my favorite video to do. Top 10 of the year. Top 10 of 2019. 2019 was a pretty good year for film. It had a lot of good movies. It had a lot of bad movies, but I think the good outweighed the bad. And forewarned, I am not going to do a top 10 worst. I don't like doing that. I don't like bad-mouthing movies. That doesn't help anybody, so I'm just going to stick to the good. Before I get into the top 10, some honorable mention. Battle Angel was great. I liked it a lot. I think it's a visual marvel. Story's a little bland here and there, but the set pieces are great. The action's great. The lead character's great. Battle Angel's a good pick. And Marriage Story, I thought Marriage Story was fantastic. Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson are both phenomenal in this. They deserve all their praise. And for one, this isn't the top 10 best. This is just my top 10 between actual... my top 10 is a combination of how much I enjoyed something and the actual skill and talent behind it combined. Because I know some people just go to the movies, have fun, and some people go to see cinematography and sound design and set work and all that. So, and I can separate films into each. So, I want to do the combo of both. So, these aren't the best. Some of the best movies I've seen last year aren't even on this list. So that's just a forewarn. Number 10 is Crawl. I thought Crawl was a blast. Is it logically the most sound film? No. Is it a gripping animal thriller with a phenomenal lead actress? Yes. There's not enough animal horror movies out there or thrillers. And this one is really intense. It's really good. And the lead actress is fantastic. She is also in Spinning Out on Netflix. Check that show out. She's wonderful in that too. She's great. Crawl is awesome. It's kick-ass. Number 9, good old Captain Marvel. I know. This is another Marvel origin story. It's not the best MCU movie. It's not one of the best comic book movies, but I really like Brie Larson. I really like the character of Captain Marvel. So this is number 9. I like it. I like the 90s feel to it. It feels like a 90s space action movie, kinda. And I like the tone of it. I like the characters. And it has Samuel L. Jackson. You can never go wrong with Samuel L. Jackson. So, Captain Marvel. It's good. Watch it. At number 8, following up Captain Marvel, is Avengers Endgame. I love this movie. I think it's extremely well done, but it's only at number 8 because there's a few story choices that I didn't like, and it's been out for a year. I can spoil it. And some of the time travel shenanigans I don't like. I don't like time traveling films, so that's why it's only number 8. But it's a end of 10 years of film and like 22 movies, and I think Marvel nailed it. It's damn good. I think it's in Marvel's top 10 easily, maybe in the top 5. Avengers Endgame. This film still makes me cry, so good on you, Marvel. Number 7, Knives Out. Preface. I like Rian Johnson's work. I know a lot of people, he ruined Star Wars, The Last of the Jedi's bad. That movie's structurally really well made. You may not like the choices, that's fine, but that doesn't make the movie bad. And Knives Out is him basically saying, screw you all, I can make damn good movies, and he did. I like this movie from start to finish. It has all around fantastic cast, especially the female lead. So, Knives Out 2, or they can call it Swords Out. I don't care. I'm watching it. Number 6, Ready or Not. I wasn't expecting much from this, but I loved it. I liked it a lot. Samara Weaving is absolutely hilarious and absolutely brutal and absolutely fantastic. She's in Snake Eyes, and I can't wait to see her play Scarlet. Very excited. Whatever she's in, I'm going to watch it from now on because she's awesome. Great film. Great blend of thriller and humor, and it just totally works. And the ending is one of the best I've seen in like a while. So, Ready or Not, you better go see it. Number 5, another Marvel movie. If you can't tell, I like comic books and superheroes. Number 5, Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man is my favorite character of all time, and I liked all of the films so far. The Tobey ones, the Garfield ones, the Holland ones. Spider-Man just means the world to me, so when I can actually see him brought to life, no matter how terrible or how fantastic, I like it. It's just, so this is probably pure bias speaking, but I love this movie. Tom Holland's great. Jake Gyllenhaal is outstanding. The villain is great. Everything about this film works for me, and I would happily say this is the best Spider-Man film to date. I don't know how Marvel's going to top this, but when they do, I can't wait. Number 4, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I loved the character since I was little. I remember sitting on my parents' bed with my dad watching them. I love Godzilla. I love Rodan, Mothra, Ghidorah, Anguirus, Gigan. I love them all. I love these movies. Is the story a little weak? Yeah. Are the human characters the best? No, but they never are in a Goji movie. But the action's great. The cinematography, oh my god. This movie's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful to watch. And the soundtrack is probably my favorite of the year. I think it sounds amazing. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I love it, love it, love it. And I can't wait for Godzilla vs. Kong. Winner takes all. And at number 3, It Chapter 2. I love the first one. I love the second one. This one has... this is going to sound like a cop-out because this is placed at 3. But this film has some severe pacing issues. But so does the novel. And I love the novel. Like, it's my favorite book of all time. So much that I have George with the freaking boat right there on my arm forever. The book kind of changed my life. It made me see things in a new way. So these films mean something to me because they really brought my favorite novel to life in a way I didn't think would happen. And the director, Andy Muschietti, really nailed both films. I think he's fantastic. I can't wait to see what he does next. Hopefully something not horror, because his last 3 films were horror, and I think he has the talent and the eye to really do something unique. Which, rumors claim that he's doing the Flash movie and the remake of The Howling, so I'm excited for both. It Chapter 2. I love it. Bill Skarsgård deserves an Oscar. Pennywise, you deserve an Oscar. Number 2, One Cut of the Dead, currently streaming on Shudder. This is probably the most unique film I've seen in a really long time. And the way I describe it is it's a found footage horror comedy about a film crew who gets attacked by zombies, but the director's like, no, keep filming. This could actually turn it into a good movie if we survive this. And it goes from there. The first half hour, if you just sit through it, you'll understand it. And a lot of people complain that, oh, you have to sit through a horrible first half hour. I disagree. I went into this not knowing a single thing about it. No trailers, no posters. Just put it on Shudder. Just click, 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 boom. And it played. And I liked the first half hour. I thought it was well done. But to each their own. I think this is a fantastic film. Everyone should see it. They filmed it in a few days on a budget of like $25,000, and you wouldn't even tell because it looks good, it sounds good. It's everything that a film should be. It's phenomenal. And at number 1, The Nightingale. Currently streaming on Hulu. I was looking forward to this for a long time because Jennifer Kent previously did The Babadook. And I love that movie to death, and I equally love this movie. Except for how brutal and violent and how hard it is to watch. This isn't a film for everyone, because I know for a fact most people won't have the stomach for this. It depicts rape, it depicts violence, it depicts murder, It depicts slavery. It depicts racism. It depicts sexism. It's not an easy watch. Even for someone like me who watches pretty much everything, there's a certain point where I had to pause it and just, like, take a breather, because it was too much. I hope the Blu-ray has a commentary by Kent, because I would love to hear her thoughts on the movie. I would just love to hear her just talk about it for 2 hours. But yeah, The Nightingale is probably the best shot movie I've seen all year. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's heartbreaking. I think it's beautifully visceral. I think it's just an overall extremely well-made movie with an absolutely phenomenal lead, and it's a real shame that the Academy didn't recognize this movie, because it's absolutely masterclass filmmaking. So that's my top 10. But forewarned, there is a few movies of last year that I didn't see yet. Like, I still have to see The Lighthouse, Uncut Gems, Brittany Royal, The Marathon. There's a lot of films that I still have to see from last year, but I didn't want to put this out in, like, July and then waste my opportunity. So, my top 10. I hope you liked it, and I hope you like some of the movies on it. But like always, thanks for watching, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.